According to a study that Navasota conducted in 2012, the city loses about $51 million a year, but it still creates errors in the messages you try to send. Brevely is considered the university's icon. She was also a lovable pet. Right now, New Republic can't sell beer to the public, but Senate Bill 518 could change that. The federally run healthcare website will close down from the hours of 1 to 5 in the morning. Climbing up 110 stories, all to pay tribute to the fallen first responders on 9/11. It was an alarming evening tonight for those staying at the Hampton Inn just next door. Continuing coverage of a case out of Caldwell where a grandmother was murdered and granddaughter sexually assaulted. A brand new fire station nestled in the heart of College Station. Investigators are still on scene, and here's a recap of what happened. The Mars tow truck company came out to repossess, turning to Energy Star products like this washer to cut their bills in half. While water and sports drinks are great to rehydrate, trainers suggest drinking chocolate milk. Emergency vehicle after another, coming from all over Texas and beyond.
It's really amazing to see the brotherhood of fire departments and police departments come together, to have people coming all the way from Canada, all across the United States, and especially in Texas. We've had a great show of support. Music fills the air as the procession makes its way to the Central Baptist Church. Then the walk, an emotional one for these emergency responders. The emotions are real high. It's a very somber moment, but uplifting to have all the support from the outside departments as well as all of our brotherhood here in Brazos County. Onlookers lining their path.
When we got there, we stood outside as the firefighters came in, and it probably took 45 minutes just for all the firefighters to get inside.
And though this procession and memorial service holds a special meaning for each person, together they will never forget how these two men influenced their lives.
Well, Eric helped me in March of 2011. I went out with a heart attack, and he was the first one that I saw. He was wiggling my feet, telling me I was going to be okay. I was in good hands.
A day of remembering the two fallen and praying for the two recovering from their injuries.
Just a sad day, but everybody here in the community has really come together.
It's worth it to take a moment out of my life to honor those that have fallen.
Support from strangers and friends, helping to heal the Bryan Fire Department community. Monica Castro, KAGS HD News. A community shaken after learning of two gruesome homicides. Myra Crooks lives just across the street. She says neighbors have been on edge.
For something like this to happen is very scary now, because now you feel like you're not safe in your own home.
Of course, everyone is affected by it all, because this is a road where everybody knows everybody.
I talked to family members today who didn't want to be on camera at this time, but they tell me that they're taking this very hard. They're calling it a horrific tragedy.
It's hurtful, it's painful to lose a good person, a decent person, a kind person that wouldn't hurt a fly.
While investigators aren't releasing many details on what they believe led to the killings, what we do know, law enforcement says Shanta Crawford's husband found the bodies in different areas of the home Wednesday evening and called 911. On scene today, investigators piecing it all together.
A very detailed crime scene reconstruction is currently underway.
As crime tape surrounds the home of one of their friends, neighbors try to make sense of what happened.
That's what I feel like I lost a family member.
All I can say, we will be praying for the family.
In Walker County, Monica Castro, KAGS HD News. The sound of hammering, drilling. This warehouse is busy with builders. People like Chester Jones working hours in an unair-conditioned building, all to put together one of these, a personal energy transporter, or PET. It's a three-wheeled device that features a hand crank that allows people to move with ease.
I've always felt good at helping others, and this is a really wonderful way to make a difference. There are an estimated 21 million people in the world that are handicapped, that are immobile.
Through PET Incorporated, Chester's organization is able to send these devices to people around the world with disabilities.
It's really cool to think that something that I I don't know, I guess like I touch going all the way across the ocean and is like helping somebody out.
The organization thrives on help from volunteers. This week, a Louisville youth group is manning the tools.
Like as a Christian, I don't know, I feel like called to help people. So like I guess when like opportunities come, I feel like it's my job.
The coordinator at the Bryan Pet Place says they have a goal of making 30 of these machines by the end of the month, but that means that they have to make 3 to 4 of these daily.
It's really neat to see it start from the start to the finish instead of seeing just pieces, parts going out somewhere. It's a very nice accomplishment.
And at the end of the day, Chester feels the same way. In fact, in Bryan alone, they've made more than 800 pets, helping people in 92 different countries.
It really does, makes you feel good. Hits you right where it hurts.
A brand new fire engine nestled in a state-of-the-art facility. And as firefighters settle into their station, many like Joshua Varner are excited to bring more coverage to the area.
Definitely improve the response times for everybody that lives in this area.
This area on University is one of the fastest growing regions, and it was in need of more attention.
Fire Station 6 covers the north end of the city of College Station, down University Drive all the way from State Highway 30.
Even to Wellborn Road and West Campus. And though the fire station's urban design raises some eyebrows, it's built to last more than 50 years.
It's important for it to be functional, and it does allow us to respond with all the necessary equipment we need to protect our community.
In addition to the modern structure of the facility, there's one feature here that is quickly becoming a favorite of many of the firefighters.
The pole, definitely the pole.
This is our first station that does have a pole for the firefighters to slide down from the second story to the first story to go on responses.
From moving in the gear, settling into the dorms, to a kitchen most households would envy. 14 firefighters feel fortunate to call this 34,000 square foot building their second home, so they could bring more assistance for people in the area.
District and these people, they've always had fire and EMS coverage. It's just with the location of this station, it's just faster.